What up? What up? What's up? What's happening? I know something happening because folks is looking at me. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Be Real with D Real Thursday Live, where we doing some live talking and some live squawking and some live ruminating and some live just a little bit of everything, a little bit of everything. Whatever the mood strikes us beyond the usual topic of discussions, because I know sometimes our topics tend to go into other topics, and all of that topic bleeding becomes something else. So while we doing it, we're gonna do it well. Drop me something in the chat. Let me know you in the building. Say what's up. Say, man, you know what? I have to lead by example. I told y'all that last week. In the building. Say what's crack. Hey. In the building, say what's crack-a-lacking. What's happening? What's transpiring? Well, what transpiring just at I got a random list, or not a random list, I mean a random box of comics. And what I'm gonna give y'all a little preview before I actually do it, but I'm a premiere either or talk about do videos. This is what I'm saying. Videos is coming up. For Black History Month, I'ma do a video about a Black character or a story that involves a Black character. Brother Ray, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on, sir? How you living? I was just telling the good people here that I have plans for Black History Month. And that's why I made Black History Month a topic of discussion. I, of course, realize, and anybody who is over the age of 50 realizes that Black History Month ain't just in February. Every month is Black History Month because there was some history going on. And I learned some things myself when I got my my deck of Black History cards from Urban Intellectuals. I'm actually going to use them on my radio show next week. No, week after next. I guess I could start next week. Nah, I'll wait till February. But basically, you got the card like this right here, and then I can't believe I'm giving them free advertisement. Well, eventually they'll see, oh, he's a good endorser. We might need to talk to him. Anyway, and then it's got little factoids on the back, which is good for me on the radio because I can talk about the person and then I can just hit these little bullet points. But don't get it twisted. I'm gonna go and give me a little info. Martin Delaney, cat I ain't never heard of before. Frances Cress Welsing, definitely heard of her. The ISIS Papers. If you have not read that book, that is a eye opener. I love how people, just kind of sit and ruminate and think. The ISIS Papers, that's the book. Dr. Welsing discusses the concept of the fact that non-people of color mutated and are the offspring the mutated offspring of albino black people. And that's a theory she kicks, because and then it explains a lot about how they have these violent tendencies and how they're warlike, and how they want to destroy and kill and all of that kind of stuff all the time, rather than talk and try to negotiate. So yeah, if you ain't ever read the ISIS papers, oh yeah, it'll give you a whole nother idea of how you look at people. Anyway, just gonna throw a couple of these out here like that. Boom! What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? What y'all know about? Really? What do y'all know about that? You know what I'm saying? That's this one of the ones I very rarely. Hey, Grand Madam, how you doing, sis? It is very, very, very good to see you. Glad you could make the dance. Look at her. See, that's she got good home training. She came in and she spoke. You ever had any of your relatives or somebody, a real elderly person? Didn't your mama ever teach you to announce yourself when you came in a room? I'm gonna let y'all ruminate on that one. But yeah, that was Fantastic Four number 53. For those who care, Grand Madam, I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, there it is right there. That is Fantastic Four number 53. That is the second ever appearance and origin story of T'Challa. I did a video earlier this week where I talked about oh, Mr. Smith, I know you have that comic book. I can keep pulling out of here, because I got, all my golden oldies is what I got out there. How about that one, Mr. Smith? How about that one, Mr. Smith? But anyway, Fantastic 453, origin of T'Challa, sort of the origin. His origin got told over a couple of comics, actually. But this one right here, this is the one where Daredevil and T'Challa meet for the first time, and his secret identity ends up getting revealed. So we know T'Challa can keep a secret. More origin story. That right there, that is more origin story. That kind of tells, his origin, about how he got all the education and training and stuff that he needed to be able to, kind of catapult Wakanda into that arena of we got mad technology and whatnot, that type of thing. He also left for a little while, but he came back. Also, and then I want to give these guys right here an honorable mention. Static, Icon, Hardware, aka the angry Iron Man, but Curtis Metcalf had good reason to be angry. And the Blood Syndicate. Oh my goodness. This is one I really loved because a lot of their thought processes and their philosophies and even their names, even though they were gangs, a lot of it was rooted in the 5% Nation. Because you had, cats like Wise Son and Holocaust, and yeah, Blood Syndicate was a dope comic. You see what it say underneath Blood Syndicate, right? America eats its young. Oh, how they do eat their young. At that, I ain't hit you with nothing you ain't seen before, Mr. Ray. Have I? Oh, here is a personal favorite of mine. That is the issue where, yep, you are seeing right. T'Challa is going up against the Ku Klux Klan. Yes, I love this book, man. They put him on a cross and he broke the cross and was running. with the cross on his back, burning until he could find some water. This was in the days before T'Challa's habit had vibranium weave in it. So people like Killmonger could take off their spiked belt and whoop him like they child. I know you did love that one. And then as we get more modern, that is that's the first issue of the Christopher Priest run, the man who redefined T'Challa. So he had that vibranium weave in his gear, because yeah, he was getting tore up. I mean, even in Panther's Quest, when he went to go rescue his stepmother, yes, Queen Mother Ramonda. Why I say Ramonda, whatever, however she pronounces it. She is in comic continuity T'Challa's stepmother. T'Challa's mama, her name is Nyami, N apostrophe Y-A-M-I. And she died in childbirth. Before you say, well, how come we don't ever hear about Nyami? Because she died in childbirth. That's why you'll never hear about it. I got a couple more, I got a lot of stuff out here that I got to. Oh, just want to throw this out here random, because like I said, it's randomly in the pile. Mr. Smith, tell me what's significant about this issue right here. And don't Google it. I know you ain't got to Google it. I'm messing with you. But what's significant about that issue right there? That is X-Men number 244. I ain't going to tell you. I'm going to let you tell me so that I know, you know, that we know. Okay? It is, three. Three's a magic number. 12, well, it's past 12:03. Anyway, I've been in here yapping at y'all for about 12 minutes straight about comics, and I think it's high time, well, pending Mr. Smith's revelation, I think it's about high time we get to the business of getting to the business of the business. Wow. Mr. Smith, I throw a comic book number out at you. Also, Werewolf by Night, number 32. Haha. Anyway, well, you take too long. I drop it on you, but that'll just be some fun stuff for you to think about. Okay, real quick. I know that earlier this week I did a video where we talked about Miss Letitia being back in Connis. What didn't get mentioned though was that Miss Lupita Nyong'o, yes, Werewolf by Night 32 was the first appearance of Moon Knight. Yeah. That's a reprint though. That's not the original. The original is worth far more than I care to pay. Anyway, but you still ain't told me about that one. Anyway, what I was talking about, Miss Letitia and Miss Lupita. I'm starting to wonder. Oh, Diesel in the building. What's cracking, sir? What's cracking, sir? What's cracking? All you missed was the really cool comics that I'm going to be talking about next month for Black History Month. And that's, just kind of a little something I want to do to see how it goes down. See, Diesel understands that he can comment every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds. You get that first comment, 1, 2, you can drop another comment, 1. Oh, let's see if Diesel knows. Bam! Hey, Diesel, what is significant about this comic right here? What is the significant event in that comic? By the way, don't Google it. It's X-Men number 244, if you're wondering. Anyways, though, do y'all think that movie is going to get made? And if it does get made, It's gonna be terrible. You know how, because I used to mentor young men that was like coming out of like youth camps and correctional facilities and stuff like that. And when you see, thank you, grand madam. I should make you my what do they call them? Uh 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 hospitality expert. You are wonderful in that aspect, and I sincerely appreciate it. Anyway, like I was saying, dealing with these youth, you can tell right off top the ones, and I hate to say it, but I mean, it's like I did it for like 8-9 years. So um you can tell the ones that you can still reach and they're not that far gone. And then you can also tell the ones that he gonna be robbing somebody, or he gonna be selling somebody drugs, or he's gonna be, he gonna be doing something questionable. And it doesn't mean you don't open up your mouth and speak and try to make a difference, because like they always tell us, you might be that person that says something to that individual that makes them turn around. So, and then if you want to just put it in terms of like hip hop, I think it was Tupac that said, okay, I might not be the one to change the world, but I might say something to the person that sparks their brain and makes them the one that changes the world. So that's, I'm paraphrasing, of course, too. But that's the concept, when you're mentoring somebody. But to bring it back to what I was talking about, that's how I feel about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing things, and another movie, the only other movie I can think of like this that had this many situations and stuff going on with it was back in the day, and y'all can look it up if y'all want to. It was a movie called Heaven's Gate by Michael Cimino, I believe, was the director who directed it. But they got a whole documentary about everything that went wrong with this movie, and it was like, it was just like, I think they used the term fool's gold, you know what I'm saying? And they put so much money into it, and it was a colossal failure, you know and it had same kind of delays, same kind of situations, same kind of things going on. Now, I ain't the expert in prediction, but I'm uh hang on a second, hold my thought. This, sir, since everybody is stumped it, X-Men 244 chronicles the first ever appearance of Jubilee. Jubilation Lee appears for the first time in comics right here. And as a matter of fact, I have two of them. Anyways, see, I like it. Your response is fiery and immediate. I love that, D. I love that so much about you. Anyways, yeah, I'm not the one with the super sharp discernment and prediction and divination skills, but I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm seeing all the earmarks, signs, and symptoms of something that is about to fail colossally. Um, Grand Madam said, not even the spirit world knows if if Black Panther 2 will make it to the big screen. And she ain't joking. She said it might not make it to, and I I feel you 100% on that. And I don't gotta have no special skills. It just the what I'm seeing. I mean, I know from like experience with people who have been in movie circles that scripts do get rewrote. Scripts get wrote and rewrote. Scripts get wrote and rewrote 2 and 3 times, 4 and 5 times. But they had like 7 script treatments for Wakanda Forever. Either somebody don't know what they want to say, or somebody can't say what they want to say because wink wink. You know what I mean? Brother Ray says, I honestly hope that if they intend on making it the way they have described. Church, couldn't agree with you more. 1,000% on board with that emotion. D. Steezel said everything about this film just feels off on multiple levels. In the immortal words of Larry Blackman, word up. Yeah, yes, I agree 1,000%. That it just don't have that vibe and that feel of you know what I'm saying, a movie that's on point and on track to be something. You know what I mean? And all it is pride that won't let them capitulate and say, we made a mistake, and we can see that we made a mistake. We're gonna go ahead and recast the child. Very easy thing, very, very easy thing to do, but they won't do it. I don't understand it, because at this point, it's just them being adamant and stubborn. You know what I'm saying? You got 55,000 signatures on a petition. It don't mean nothing? 55,000 signatures is just like, okay, that's cool. They're going to let it keep going. And little piece of trivia for y'all that you may not know. In between November and December, they went from 45,000 to 50,000. That means traction is picking up, is picking up, is picking up. People are becoming more, and that's what we wanted to do. That's what folks like myself and Theo B and Back of the Bus and Machiavelli Media and Sinclair the Wolf, we all are trying to bring attention to it. And now it's been brought in. And what are they going to do now that the attention is on them? Okay. Question time. If you were Nate Moore and you had to announce all of this, what we've been talking about, that we made a mistake, we made an error, and we're going to recast T'Challa, how would you go about doing it? Would you do it like in a recording? Would you interview? Would you call like a press conference? Or, would you just sit in a room somewhere and say, we're going to recast T'Challa, good night, click, and go about doing it? Would you make fanfare out of it? And I will let y'all marinate on that. And while you are marinating, ladies and gents, Panther break. What you know about that one? What you know about that one? What you know about that one? See, again, this was before T'Challa had the vibranium weave in his habit. So folks was just ripping him up, shredding him up. I find that ironic that a man who dresses as a panther and has claws don't do nothing but get cut up. Okay, Brother Ray Smith said what they need, that is what they need to do, recast T'Challa. He said he would do a press conference. Press conferences do, in fact, bring more attention. Usually something discussed at a press conference gets ran through all manner of social media, so that would bring attention to it and people would know. Yes. Um, Grand Madam Tarot said she would do a podcast and Twitter. That's cool too, because I don't know if you ain't never been on Twitter. They get kind of ugly on Twitter about stuff, and folks just don't have no kind of home training. Dee Steezel said, I like the press conference I did. Yeah, more attention, more traction. Issue 3 of Panthers Prey. That lady by the side of T'Challa in that picture, her name is Monica Lynn. Anybody remember Monica Lynn? Oh, H-Town. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? I see you. I see you. He said they just showed off the new Wakandan warrior for number 200. He looks pretty cool, but he's another guy that does not like technology. Okay. Number 200. Number 200 of what? And Ray Smith said it shows transparency. Yeah, something we have not seen. Transparency is something we ain't seen from the Minutemen. The Minutemen love all this cloak and dagger. Yep, Monica Lynn. Monica Lynn. And what a lot of people don't know, T'Challa's first love. Yep. She died. That was messed up. I didn't like that they killed her. I really dug Monica Lynn. Yes, Grand Madam Tarot said, whoa, Miss Monica Lynn, the woman Ramonda didn't want T'Challa to marry. Nobody in Wakanda wanted T'Challa to marry Monica Lynn, but he sure brought her, and they was out swimming in the ocean and riding on sea turtles and getting all cozy and stuff. She even took him back to Atlanta and introduced T'Challa to her parents or her grandparents. Grandparents, one of them. But I know there's a scene that I think is just super hilarious. I think it's in Jungle Action. I want to say 20 or 21. They go to the grocery store and some people are robbing the grocery store, and T'Challa stops a grocery store robbery while he's got, like a shopping cart in his hand. It's really funny. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Mr. Smith. Monica Lynn did die of cancer, and T'Challa did go and see her while she was ailing with cancer. And it looked like something went down before T'Challa left out the window. Oh, issue 3. Okay. Yeah, my H-Town, my local comic shop is behind, and I've said that in a couple of videos. I went to get Black Panther 3 last Wednesday, and they ain't have it yet. They still got that same old stuff sitting out there. So, the U.S. Postal Service is not been very good at being timely for them. H-Town, you say you miss Monica so much. Hey, they resurrect everybody else. You know what I noticed? There's not a lot of non-superpowered characters who get resurrected. Okay, these thieves will say, I think Monica would have made more sense for T'Challa in the bruh. Yes, Monica Lynn would have made way more sense than Nakia. Or even go ahead and have that rivalry between Monica and Nakia. And I know in Jungle Action, man, Nakia tried to murder Monica Lynn. So, but would that have been like, oh, Nakia's basic and she's a hater? Would it, because eventually what we know about Nakia is that she eventually becomes a villain. The villain known as Malice. In both iterations, even when she was retcon for the Christopher Priest run, she was a mean Dora Milaje, who I think didn't she throw Monica? Did she throw Monica out of a Quinjet or something like that? Or tried to? She was real nasty. She was real nasty about it. That was back when the Dora Milaje had hair. Who remembers that? Who remember when the Dora Milaje had hair? Of course, y'all remember when the Dora Milaje had. Yeah, these will say that would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been real cool, bro. I'd buy that for $1. Anyways, another subject that I want to touch on before we go on to the other subject that we're going to touch on. I was hearing a lot of buzz amongst social media providers, us folk, talking about clout chasing. Okay. It kind of bugged me because in my mind, whether it's passive or whether it's literal, if we are content providers, we are all in some way or form or shape chasing clout because you want more subscribers, not less. And in order to get more subscribers, you got to do things to get more subscribers. You can't tell me nobody on social media that got thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers at one point or another wasn't in some way, shape, or form collaborating or commiserating with somebody else, whether they had 4 more subscribers than them or 400 more subscribers than them. I don't think so much it was about the clout chasing as it was the association. Graham Adams said, their new word for the week. I mean, what can I say? I don't get how people don't understand if you are on a social media platform, you want clout. Do you care how that clout comes? And does it make you I guess, let me backtrack. It's not so much that you're chasing clout as it is you want to be noticed. You want to garner attention. And short-sighted and ignorant people who don't understand that concept take what you do as clout chasing. Am I whistling Dixie? Am I how far off the mark am I with my assessment of clout chasing? It is what it is. If you on social media, you want attention. People on Twitter clout chasing? People on Facebook clout chasing? I mean, you can call it whatever you want to call it. Building your subscriber base. You know what I mean? I don't know. Cloud chasing's cool if it's done the right way. I mean, and I don't want to call it cloud chasing. Cloud chasing isn't the word I want to use for it. Subscriber building. You know what I'm saying? If I happen to be on live with Willie D, am I clout chasing? Maybe if I'm like all over his in his chat and in that stuff. It was bringing corrections. Yeah. Okay. But we want it to be taken in the right vein, Mr. Smith. You don't want to H-Town, bruh. I couldn't have said it no better. He said networking is the new That's the word I want to use. Clout chasing, no. Networking, yes. Grand Madam said you are on point. First of all, the complainers are not content creators. They're just detractors. Well, if somebody calls me a clout chaser and they ain't even got a platform, then I'm not even giving that no lip service. You know what I mean? If you just an ordinary dude who just on social media trolling and having an opinion and you ain't, trying to do nothing or trying to build nothing or trying to network, yeah, I'm not even giving energy to that. You know what I'm saying? If you like, you just got chased. La 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 la. That's what you get. I'm not. Yeah, because why do you want to give your energy to somebody who ain't doing nothing but just being chaotic? You know what I'm saying? I don't like chaotic energy. I don't like people who give off chaotic energy. And so I just kind of like brush my shoulders off and keep it pushing. I think we've had enough clout chasing talk for one day. Let's get to something that everybody can dig. Black History Month. Question. It can be rhetorical or it can be literal. What do you plan to do for Black History Month? If you are a content provider, then that question is expanded into what are you going to do on your platform for Black History Month? And what are you going to do for Black History Month in general? Or do you have a tradition? Do you have something that you do for Black History Month, or if you even acknowledge Black History Month? And please understand, I ain't mad at you if you don't acknowledge Black History Month. That too is a choice. You can choose to not acknowledge it. I'm just saying, I am always doing something to acknowledge us the other 11 months out of the year. So it's not a thing of if you Grand Madam said nothing. and like I said, that is a choice. You ain't gotta do nothing. I mean, a lot of people feel like Black History Month doesn't draw the right kind of attention to us. And I have been down that venue also. And I respect that opinion because a lot of intelligent, educated people have spoke on it. Okay. Grand Madam says she live in Black History Month and my followers know it. Dig that. Dig that. Dig that. But yeah, I just use it to draw more attention because attention is already being paid to us. So I'm gonna go ahead and double down on that attention and say, guess what, y'all? I got and Brother Ray was here earlier, so he saw these. I got these nifty cards from urban intellectuals, and they tells bullet information and things of this nature about us. You know what I'm saying? Elijah Muhammad. Ooh, I had a conversation about him the other day. Folks didn't like it. They was mad at me because I was telling the truth about the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Wink, wink. Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory. Did y'all know Dick Gregory was a comedian? Of course you did. What does it say? Ray Smith said, I plan to educate people on the Black presence in the Bible. Good for you, Mr. Smith. Good for you. Yeah. Most of the Bible is filled with Black people or people of color, for sure. Because ain't no way on earth that region where all of that stuff takes place in the Bible, wasn't no blonde hair, blue eyed people there. And if it was like 5 of them. On my These will say, yeah, you stay consistent, showcasing black facts and IPs on this channel. Respect, sir. I tried to, man. I mean, that's the whole. I honestly, that was the whole reason I started a page, because I feel like blurs don't get enough attention, and when they do, they don't get the attention they deserve. It's kind of like I want to showcase people who are in the know about these kind of things. I want to talk to people who are in the know about these kind of things. And of course, because edutainment is what I do, got to give it back. You know what I'm saying? It's like 40 plus years of information. You know, oh, quick comic Black history related question. Who was your favorite Black character in comics that wasn't the Black Panther? Who was your favorite Black character in comics who wasn't the Black Panther? I know everybody always got that blah, 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 blah. Well, I tell you, for me, John Stewart. John Stewart, when John Stewart premiered in Green Lantern, he had a big old afro and he had like Black attitude to go with it and Black power, and how come blah, blah, blah. And you know, Hal Jordan saying, hey, you know, you gotta wear a mask to Grand Madam. She said, I've come to know that all of the Bible is about Black and brown people. True. But was Blue Falcon in my response? Was your response to my question about your favorite Black superhero? I am confused. Yeah, that ain't all you showed. Blue Falcon is a Caucasian man, and the actor who voices Blue Falcon is the same actor who voiced Space Ghost, Gary Owens, also a white man. I'm showing my age too, Grand Madam. Super Friends. Yeah, all day, every day. Diesel said Night Thrasher is still one of my Marvel favorites, and John Stewart of DC. You see Night Thrasher back there. Got him up. And I got a couple of John Stewart. Matter of fact, the other side where y'all can't see. You know what? Thanks to the magic of that my John Stewart with his lantern. John Stewart is the boy. And he's doper than ever now. I need to well, you said yes, he was Black. Blue Falcon was Black. Did I miss something? Yeah, help me. I must, yeah, kick me some knowledge that I may not be aware of. I was not aware there was a Black Blue Falcon. Or are you just talking about plain old Falcon? Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna Blade. H-Town, I see you with Blade. But real quick, when Blade made his premiere, first appearance in Tomb of Dracula #10, my man had on knee-high riding boots with them puffy, the puffy pants on the side and a jacket. Um, yeah, and some green goggles. Yeah, Blade looked hokey when he first premiered. These Diesel said it's been years since I watched those cartoons. Am I tripping? No, you are not tripping. I just recently was watching uh so it's a like a updated Scooby Doo cartoon. And Blue Falcon's kid was the new Blue Falcon, both Caucasians. So yeah, unless there's a comic book out there where Blue Falcon was black, or they had a they had a variant episode of Blue Falcon and Dynamite. Um, but yeah, unless it's something I didn't see, that's where we're at. Grand Madam, you say you just took a look at image of Blue Falcon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe you just mean plain old Falcon, Sam Wilson. Um, Everybody loved Night Thrasher. Yeah, everybody loves Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher had that attitude. I just liked Night Thrasher's attitude. I just recently did a video on Captain Assyria. And Captain Assyria made his debut in New Warriors comics, New Warriors number 11 to be exact. Forever Yesterday, 3-part story arc. That's a good read, and there's a lot of black superheroes in it. However, though, I must bring y'all up to speed. Things referred to as Assyrian have nothing to do with African origins. They are Middle Eastern in origin, Babylonian, Persian. So I guess and JMD Matisse did that story. And JMD Matisse is usually a pretty good writer, and his stories are pretty solid. I dug his Spider-Man run with Mark Bagley back in the 90s. So to see him flip and go over here to New Warriors and slip up, maybe because Captain Assyria, Captain America, I don't know. Anyway, H-Town said Jon Stewart used to be my favorite before I found out he wasn't the original, sadly. H-Town, I got a news flash for you. Hal Jordan ain't the original either. There are 3,600 Green Lantern. Well, it used to be, it ain't now, but at one point there were 3,600 sectors of space, and each Green Lantern had a sector of space. So yeah, there was Green Lanterns running around long before a human being put on a ring. So I don't know if we talking about the dopest. Sodom Yat was a pretty dope Green Lantern. If we talking about Green Lanterns, there is a black Nighthawk. Yeah. Well, in the reimagining of the Squadron Supreme, yeah, Nighthawk not Kyle Richmond from another universe is black. So yeah, that Nighthawk is indeed black. So yeah, he's Nighthawk, Hyperion, Dr. Spectrum, the the Wizard. He runs real fast. His name is the Wizard, and he wears yellow. I'm going to leave that right there. Well, Diesel, there may only be a handful of humans, but I can tell you one thing. Humans got more Green Lanterns on their planet than any other race. At least from what I've seen so far. We got Hal Jordan. We got Jon Stewart. We got Guy Gardner. We got Simon Baz. We got Kyle Rayner. We got Jessica Cruz. We got uh Sojourner, Joe Moline, Sojourner Moline, and the little Latina girl. That's what, eight Green Lanterns out of Earth. So yeah, unless there's another planet somewhere that got 8 Green Lanterns, they should be able to cover Sector 2814 real good with 8 Green Lanterns. Yeah, it is what it is, though, right? Green Lanterns are is my absolute, well, not absolute, but one of my most favorite DC comics. I've always been kind of impartial, to sci-fi and space stuff anyway. So yeah. Grand Madam says you still look you still looking for that Falcon, huh? I cannot find a picture of my blue Falcon. Let me check Pinterest. He wore a blue one piece with a silver mask and oh, Grand Madam, you are talking about Shadowhawk. That's Shadowhawk. Yeah, he's the superhero. He got jumped by the mob and they injected AIDS blood into him. Yeah, that was Image Comics. I remember that guy. D. Steezel said Green Lantern Earth One was a good read. D. Steezel Green Lantern Dragon Lord is a good read too. Oh shoot, if I count that Green Lantern, and then Alan Scott, but he's powered by the Starheart. But that's 10. That's 10 Green Lanterns on Earth. Yeah, GL is my favorite. Yeah, mostly favorite. Yeah, yeah, D. Steezel. Shadowhawk was Image Comics. He would break the backs of people. And then he had a racist opposite who was called Hawk's Shadow. And he had like a similar kind of armor, but I think it had like red highlights in it. These Diesel, you still got those early Image issues. Yeah, I got a few Image comics. I got some Wildcats. I liked Grifter and Zealot. They were pretty cool. And everybody was on the people with claws or claw-like appendages thing in the 90s. And so Warblade, oh, I love Warblade. I didn't really care for Warblade because you had Ripclaw in Cyberforce, who I thought was a much cooler clawed character if you was gonna be doing clawed characters. But yeah, Spawn and yeah, and Shadowhawk and the overly powered Supreme. My God, that guy was. You talk about OP. Superman. Supreme is patterned after Superman, but I think Supreme was stronger than Superman. Too bad they never got a chance to fight. I hope I ain't offend no Superman fans by saying Supreme is stronger than, or well, I ain't gonna say he's stronger, but he's definitely more OP. A lot of the stuff that was going on with him. Yep, these Diesel, Wildcats, Cyberforce, Youngblood, Savage Dragon, Shadowhawk, Union. Out of those, the only one I didn't really care for was Union. I couldn't get behind the concept. It seemed very cliche, very reminiscent of Green Lantern, if you ask me. So, he's the one who pulled the staff out of his, the thing on his chest. So yeah, okay. Energy constructs, it's been done. Same thing with Quasar in Marvel. The only difference between Quasar and Marvel and Green Lantern is there ain't a core of Quasars. And he ain't green. But energy constructs, all of that. Yeah, Stormwatch. Later on down the line, but our Spawn, now that I think about it, Spawn, who is also technically a black superhero, is not Shadowhawk. Let me see. Let's see. I can't find a picture of shit. He wore a blue one piece with a silver mask and trim similar to the Flash's red suit. Uh, at one point, I think Black Lightning wore a costume similar to what you are describing. So could it be Black Lightning, Grand Madam? I'm having fun trying to figure this out though. She said he wore a blue one piece with a silver mask and trim similar to Flash's red suit. Lightning. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. Speaking of Black Lightning, did he look anything like that, Grand Madam? Similar to that? Yes, you were looking at a cased CGC graded issue of Black Lightning #1. Yes. Yes, that was. But you know what? What tripped me out about, and it's an 8.0, so it's in pretty good condition. What tripped me out about it, I went and looked up the value of it, but it's not worth. Oh, here's another blast from the past. Oh, y'all get ready. Y'all get ready to have your brain cells fried. How long has it been since you've seen one of these? Do y'all still rock with them? Do y'all still use them? What you know about that? I guess it's online now since everything's all computerized and all of that. But you know what I'm saying? I use Overstreet price guides, to keep up with the value of my collection because I have to get insurance. You know what I mean? It's that much high dollar value stuff got up in here. And if somebody break in and take it, you know what I'm saying, I want it to be covered. So I have to keep Ray Smith. Do I remember the original Thunderbolt? In Luke Cage comics. Brother that ran real fast and had a helmet with a visor on it, and he shined light on folks to blind them. That Thunderbolt. Way to go with the obscure characters there, Mr. Ray. Grand Madam said the mask was an X pattern across the face that covered each eye but let the cheek and the mouth open. Was it DC or Marvel, or I mean, what was it on TV? Give me something to work with, Grand Madam. Yeah, these Diesel you say you used to buy back in the day. Yeah, because like I said, they're online now. So I mean, you ain't really gotta. These Diesel said the late 90s. No, not the late 90s Baron Zemo Thunderbolts, just the Thunderbolt. Singular. One guy. He wore a blue and gold outfit, and he had like the flared out shoulders, and it went down in like a lightning kind of design, and his whole face was covered, and he had a visor on his helmet, and when he ran, he would shine light on mugs and blind them. Yeah, I remember the Thunderbolt. And I think because he was moved, whatever the process that gave him super speed was also aging him super fast. So yeah, which makes sense if you running at super speed and burning that much metabolism. You would also have to have a power that regulates your metabolism or allows you to control your metabolism, which I guess people like the Flash and Kid Flash and Eobard Thawne have. Grand Madam, you say it was around the late 1960s. Woo! Tell you what, hit me up when you figure it out. Because I mean, I can there online, there is actually a compiled list of black superpowered characters from comics, all comics, and television. Um, I will put, you know what? You know what? It's a video. This is the perfect edutainment opportunity. Top 5 obscure black superheroes? Or because see, I got to find out who this cat is now. You got me. you got my curiosity piqued, madam. All right, we, ladies and gentlemen, is at the 60-minute mark. We are at the 60-minute mark. This has been an engaging conversation. I appreciate y'all that come and give me patronage, that sit in here and chop it up with me, that listen to my crazy ideas and allow yourselves to be edutained. So to you, I say, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Y'all, it is 6:30 here in cold snow-filled Alaska, and I do believe I need to go outside and shovel my driveway so that I can get in and out of my home. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, and I will indeed be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. I'm out, y'all. Y'all say bye to each other. Y'all say bye to each other. Say bye. I give y'all a couple seconds to say bye. Bye. Peace. Deuces. We outro. All right, y'all. I'll holla. Y'all come back for the next one. Peace. Peace.